Hey there, fellow proxies, I hope you guys are all doing well. So, I am guessing you got curious by the thumbnail. And now you want to know about the new changes done to both Seed and ORPHIE's kit in the recent V5 update to the 2.2 beta, as well as some other info such as the possible release date for the upcoming character LUCIA.
Right?
Well, fortunately for you, you have landed on the absolute perfect video to get this information. Because today we're going to go over all of the updated kit changes done to both Seed and ORPHIE's kit. And other than this, we're also going to take a look at some info that may point to a possible release date for LUCIA as well. But before we begin, let me just give you guys a quick little disclaimer that all of the information presented in this video is taken from various different sources and can be subject to change at any point in time. With all of that out of the way, let's now begin without wasting any more of your time and energy. Okay, so I am pretty sure that most of you guys are interested in the changes done to Seed's in-game kit. So let's start with that first. First are the changes done to Seed's basic attacks, where the electric resistance ignore from basic attack Mega Punch has now been nerfed from 30% to 20%. And this attack will now also be able to automatically parry enemy attacks as well. Furthermore, the aftershock damage from Seed's off-field basic attack Mecha Assault has been completely removed, meaning Seed no longer has synergy with aftershock units such as Silver Soldier, Anby, and Trigger. Next is Seed's core passive, where the self-attack and crit damage buff from the passive is now fixed to 750 flat attack and 40% crit damage respectively when Seed's partner uses an EX special skill. And the core passive also now gives 350 flat attack and 20% crit damage when Seed uses her EX special. But that's not all. Now, when both Seed and their partner has their respective buffs, the core passive now also additionally increases both of their damage by 20%. Lastly are the changes done to Seed's additional ability and W engine. First is the additional ability, which only has one minor change where it no longer gives an EX special damage buff, while her W engine now gives a 15% crit rate buff upon equipping it instead of a 35% crit damage buff. So that's basically all of the new changes done to Seed's kit. Next up, let's now move over to the changes done to the kit for ORPHIE. First is the major changes done to ORPHIE's core passive, where the thermal stack generation from her special skill and chain attack has been increased from 10 to 20 stacks for her special skill, and 15 to 20 stacks for the chain attack. And her core passive's aftershock damage buff also had its multiplier massively increased from only 15% to now over 75% more aftershock damage. Furthermore, for every 0.2 ER that exceeds 1.6 of ORPHIE's energy regeneration stat, she now gains 20 points of attack, which caps out to a maximum of 750 points. On the other hand, the stack generation from her EX special skill has actually been nerfed from 25 stacks to now only 20 stacks. Additionally, ORPHIE now only starts with 60 thermal stacks at the start of a fight instead of 80 thermal stacks. Next, let's talk about the changes done to ORPHIE's additional ability, where the additional ability no longer gives an attack percent buff to the entire team, but instead gives 330 points of flat attack to every party member. Furthermore, the defense ignore buff provided by the ability has also been nerfed from 25% to now only 20%. Lastly are the changes done to ORPHIE's ultimate ability, which now needs to consume over 100 thermal stacks to give the focus effect. And the same attack buff from the core passive can now also be activated when consuming 100 thermal stacks from the ultimate. So that's basically all of the new changes done to ORPHIE's kit. Finally, let's finish off this video by going over the new info that we got, which may hint to a possible release date for the upcoming playable character LUCIA. So according to a post from a very reliable data miner named Polito, who stated that LUCIA has now finally been added to the in-game data files for Zenless Zone 0, and also then states that these game data files are specifically for playable characters. This means the playable version of LUCIA is very close to release in either version 2.3, which is the next patch after the upcoming version 2.2 patch, or the patch after that, which is version 2.4. This is also supported by the fact that we also got a render image of LUCIA's in-game model, just today, meaning she is indeed very close to being revealed in either of the next 2 patches after version 2.2. So that's pretty much all of the new information that I have for this video. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel in order to stay up to date with all the latest ZZZ news and information. That's it for now, so I'll be seeing you in the next video.